Hey there, it's Mark. In today's video, we are going to cover a really useful time tracking tool that I heard about a few years ago and that I use pretty often inside of my bullet journal. It's called a Hexodex. Today's video, we're going to cover how to create one. We'll talk about the great features of this tool, how you can use it for yourself in your bullet journal, and also how you can add a little flavor and color into yours as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Now for today's video, I'm going to be using a template that I got from Amazon. It was actually a whole pack of plastic templates that you can get. I'll put those items in the description below in case you're looking to find them as well. So when you're working with a Hexodex, the first thing that you're going to do is put two hexagons on top of each other. Now I'm always going to start with a pencil. I find that it's the best way to reduce making mistakes, especially when you're working on something a little bit more complex than just writing down notes. But you're not going to draw the line on the lower left-hand angle of the top hexagon, and you're not going to fill in the top right of the lower hexagon. It makes more sense when you see it visually. Once I have my pencil in, I'll go ahead in with my Fineliner just to add that thick black line. And then afterwards, I call it connecting your corners. So what you're going to do is start from the left bottom corner of your top hexagon, and you're going to draw straight lines across to the corner of the other side. This is going to start to break down your time. Now, what I like to do with my Hexodex is set up a time frame throughout the day, starting at 8 o'clock on the left-hand side of the top hexagon, then working my way around clockwise to each corner point of the top hexagon, and then you'll work around counterclockwise when those two hexagons meet. Now I start my days at 8 o'clock usually at work and work all the way down to around 5:30, so I'll run this until 6 o'clock for myself. Now that I have everything filled out and all of my time blocks are here, the next thing that you're going to do is fill in some of the top level categories that you'll be tracking throughout the day. For myself, I focus on things like meetings, focus and work time, any breaks that I'm taking throughout the day, as well as side of desk work. Because I use my bullet journal for work, these are the topics that I use the most to track through my time, but you're gonna set it up for yourself depending on what you do and how you want to use this. The next thing that you're going to do is create some patterns for yourself that you're going to use. I like this because if you don't have color or you don't use a lot of color inside of your bullet journal, this allows you to visually block out the time that you're going to be spending or let you know where you spend most of your time. Now, as you work throughout your days, you're going to fill in with your pattern or a color the time that you used. Now, if you want to add a pop of color, what I recommend is giving a specific color to each one of your main top categories. So in this case, I've chosen 4 different colors to color in afterwards. You can also add some drop shadows if you want to go a little bit further with these to make it a little bit more designerly. But as always, you want to focus on the productivity and tracking first before adding in the extra layers. I want it to be helpful and functional for you, but not overly complex. The Hexodex has been an incredibly helpful tool for me inside of my bullet journal. Hopefully you can use it as well to increase your own productivity and pay attention to where you're spending most of your time. If you liked this video, make sure you check out this one above where we talk about a really quick and easy weekly spread that you can set up to focus on time tracking as well. Make sure to leave a comment below if you think the Hexodex is something that you could use inside of your bullet journal to help you pay attention on time management and also where you're spending most of your time. I'll talk with you very soon. Have a good one.